Ladies and gentlemen, your official fight introduction. This contest is a youth MMA bout, matched at 51 kilograms and scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Representing Octagon MMA, he is aged 13 and enters the cage with a record of 2 victories and 3 defeats. He weighs in at 50.8 kilograms and proudly hails from Winford. Connor the Hammer Hamill! And introducing to you his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Representing Tap Out Knockout MMA, he enters the cage with a record of 0-1. He weighs in at 51 kilograms and proudly hails from Workington. This is Alfie Harrison! Your referee in charge when the action begins, Dave Finch.
Change up and referee now, David Finch in the middle for this youth bout. Connor Hamill in the blue shorts, Alfie Harrison in the black and red. And lovely showing respect for them both there when they've come out. Big pops for both men. And straight into the action here. Alfie Harrison looking to take this straight to the floor.
Yeah, very aggressive approach.
Hamill though doing a good job here now, going for a shot of his own and gets a takedown.
Yeah, Hamill countering the offense of Harrison, getting into his guard again. Not as good a position when you're not allowed to ground and pound. Doing a good job of minding his P's and Q's and where his arm goes.
Very quick start here from both men. Harrison almost too overzealous a little bit going in there. But a lovely takedown from the tap out knockout man.
Yeah, these scrambles are fast. He's going for that. There is an arm lock here. If he can get the arm between his legs, and then beautiful job from Hamill of locking that leg up, eliminating the threat of that sort of like scarf hold Americana, but it's back, and then he manages to build up, and another reversal. This has been a crazy first minute or so fighting.
It certainly has. And I tell you what's great to see as well, the amount of support that both young lads have got here tonight.
Yeah, definitely. They're getting that big fight feel early on in their lives. Good check.
Turns with a kick of his own, does Hamill looking for a shot, but nice sprawl there from Alfie Harrison. Both gyms, of course, Octagon MMA and Tap Out Knockout have got brilliant youth programs.
Yeah, both are excellent. Every time I've seen any of their youths at an MMA show, they've been really good. Top quality fighters. That takedown was beautiful. He got sprawled initially and then turned the corner. Now getting that head pressure, landing those body shots. The pace is starting to slow down just a little bit after the absolute sprint start from both fighters.
Could there even potentially be a little bit of an adrenaline drop, with that as well?
Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but I feel like there will be a massive adrenaline drop from both lads.
Tom Johnson there in the corner of Alfie Harrison. Of course, we will see him in action later on tonight, fighting for the lightweight title. Again, interesting round to try and score that one, wasn't it?
Yeah, I feel like because of the sort of judges tend to be biased towards stuff that happens towards the end of a round. I feel like because Hamill had the success towards the end of the round, they're more likely to give it to him, but what a round it was. I think in the 2 minutes there was like 5 or 6 reversals. It was crazy.
Both men looking very fresh here as well. And there was a lot of energy exuded there.
Nah, when you're that age, you don't get tired. Again, both lads started fast.
Nice knee there up the middle and a takedown straight away from Harrison, but Hamill looking to work here.
Yeah, Hamill trying to get his legs back involved. Harrison trying to get past the legs of Hamill.
Hamill now, what can he do with Harrison in his guard?
Harrison has managed to stack past and he gets the side control. Trying to isolate one of the arms.
Let's see what the tap out knockout man can do from here.
Bit of constructive advice coming from the crowd.
And it pays off. Now Hamill in the guard of Harrison,
but
chipping
he's
away.
just locked in. Harrison is locking in a triangle. Hamill went too wide with those punches.
Lovely work here
This
from
triangle's
Harrison.
tight.
Will he get the tap?
And he's just about managed to get
But
out.
Hamill gets out.
But I think he's going to get locked up again. He really needs to mind his P's and Q's. He's a mistake away from getting submitted here. And he's out. And he's out.
What a scramble once again.
And then another reversal. This fight is unbelievable.
The standard and the level that these two lads is out is outstanding.
Beautiful timing. Absolutely unbelievable timing. Just picking that split second that Harrison went for a shot and he built up onto that wrestling. Harrison, obviously breathing very heavy now. He went for that triangle. It was a beautiful attack, but, you know, submissions cost energy. This fight is absolute madness.
We spoke about that earlier tonight, about the energy in maybe blowing the legs out or the arms out. If you really try to lock on a submission, just don't quite get it.
I tell you what, Hamill's doing a good job with his ground and pound. He is landing some solid body shots here. However, it was getting him getting a bit overzealous with it that nearly got him triangled. Again, a tough round to score. I have no idea I actually have no idea who won that round. This fight has been insane. It has just been aggression, reversals. It's been unbelievable.
And for one, I'm very, very happy that we're getting to see a third round here in this one. Seconds out for the third and final round here. The referee David Finch just telling the blue corner there for giving the last bit of advice. Cage door is locked. And here we go, 2 minutes inside this one. And we are straight back into the action here at King of the Octagon.
That might be the most aggressive start to a round I've ever seen. Both lads literally flying at each other.
And now exchanging knees to the body.
Arm in guillotine. He's got a good position on this. Hamill managing to turn his chin. And gets his head out. I believe Harrison is probably going to start looking for a triangle, again of some description. He has a strong overhook at this point.
Again, substantially taller as well than Hamill, which always helps having them long limbs looking for a submission off your back.
Hamill just wants to unload. Even if he's putting himself at danger, he's just unloading.
Of course, no shots to the head, but those shots are raining down to the body now.
He just needs to be careful of his arms. There's been a few times where he's ended up with one arm in, one arm out, but he's managed to pass.
Side control now for the Octagon MMA lad.
He looks strong here. Hips are a little bit high, but he's got a good crossface to compensate for it. And then he switches to more of a scarf hold position and then back to a traditional side control, and he gets reversed.
Lovely scrambles again. The jiu-jitsu both when he has fantastic.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful reversal. Because that's what can happen when you have your hips a little bit too high when you're in side control. There is that risk of the big bridge and the big reversal. Now he's trying to walk his feet up the wall and bridge off them. Harrison keeping very solid position.
Let's see what Alfie Harrison can do with this position, or can Conor Hamill find a way out? 10 seconds left to go in what has been a fantastic, fantastic fight here.
Yeah, I have no idea how to score this, but both lads have put good performances. Like, they have put out really good performances, and they both should be happy with themselves.
They certainly have.
That fight was mental. That was the craziest start to a round I think we've seen. They literally just flew across the cage at each other.
Both young men there, a credit to their gyms. What a fight that was. scorecards are being collected in. Harry, if I had to push you for a winner, which way, or have you honestly got no idea?
I'd say maybe Hamill, but again, that's a bit of a recency bias. He landed some good shots at the end. I don't know. I don't know. I think the closest moment to a fight finish came from Harrison with the triangle, but the fight was so back and forth, I have no idea.
These scorecards are in. We'll now throw back inside the cage for the official result.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we move to the result, give it up to both boys for going the distance. The judges have scored this bout as follows: 30-27, 30-27, 29-28 to your winner via unanimous decision in the blue corner, Connor the Hammer Hamill!
And Connor Hamill takes it. But what a performance as well from Alfie Harrison. Lovely showing of respect again between the two young men here. But what a win for Connor Hamill.
Yeah, again, solid win. Solid fight for both lads. Both lads putting in real performances, but